The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're on it with Saquon Barkley. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They go play fake with Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. This one falls incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
No contact. No contact.
Quick throw right side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. From the pistol, Hurts. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy throwing here to start. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strip. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, Purdy to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Caught just shy of the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Rudy knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers start off well, tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The gun is Purdy. Trying for the deep ball. Big gain downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down. Throw left side, complete. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6. At the 50-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC divisional round matchup. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have it 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers take a 2nd-quarter lead. George Kittle, the touchdown! That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st down, Hurts buying some time right. Taking off with it again. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
That's caught with Saquon Barkley. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Working quickly here. Working inside the red zone. Finds Dotson left side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Barkley. And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They motion the tight end over. Gets it again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down. If you're on 1, yikes.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Bringing pressure, and it's blocked. And he's brought down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely, throwing it away.
And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal
2 left to work with before halftime. We dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Hits his running back. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down from the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Intended target was his running back. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
This throw is caught. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
On the move, headed right. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
No contact.
Hurts on first down. He's got Devontae Smith. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Hurts. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Throwing for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Jason Pinnock picks it. And the 49ers watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Purdy looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 25-yard line.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
That may have been a situation we look back on it and watch us the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Kittle's got it on the slant. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Watch watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
Pretty throwing here on first. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. So we'll take this back to the 10 on the interception.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Like you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Barkley has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense up to the line fast. Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his right. Fights off the pressure. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackled on that play by an All-Pro last year, Jalen Carter.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the gun is Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. Purdy on 3rd and 1. Ayuk makes the catch. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know, kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Catch is made in close.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Chooses to bring this one out. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. From the turf, ball's out, he lost it. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Moody knocks that extra point through. double their lead to 14.
Eagles 21.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. We'll start this one out with Barkley. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
A gain of 18 on the play.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Eagles football, and they trail. Need to fight to keep their postseason going. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. Another try following the sack. He'll dump this. Barkley got hit and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's good. 4.
Get set.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Fits it through the middle. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
42. Eagles 21.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed over the middle. And before he can reach the 1st, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball to the 45-yard line. Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. Barkley trying this up the gut. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. He sure was fighting Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the Niners' 48-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up getting 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. 63. Desperation time here on 4th. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
That's
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
He puts everything behind this one. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And we'll see what they do here on second down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Watch out! Stop!
Staying with Robinson. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers, well, they could probably just run away and hide. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Get set!
The toss now to Robinson. He's got the 1st and more inside the 25. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They're going to pass it here. The throw is caught. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers put up even more points in a win. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
49, Eagles 21.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. 1st and 10 from the 41. They run it with Saquon. He cuts it to the right sideline, and he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Eagles 28.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Oh, the Eagles are celebrating, and they did. They got that one back. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. First down throw by Purdy. Dumps it off to Robinson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Bring this to the line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the 49er first down.
53!
First and 10 at the 20.
Play action now. Purdy. This is reeled in by Valdez-Scantling. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Yellow. Right around. Yellow. Up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Escapes out to the left. And that's going to be good for a first down from Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid the hit. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. So to the conference championship game, they go, Bronk. A season that's already memorable, lasting at least one more week.
And that's all you want to do, survive in advance, and see what's ahead of you. Now you